Hey, buddy, watch this.
Hello, hello, Regis Kelvin is the name and Hearthstone is the game, and it's time for another Boomsday Decksperiment. Have you ever seen so many Dr. Boom hero powers? Oh my god, Dr. Boom Mad Genius is awesome, and this deck, of course, is all about enabling him. So we're going to use the hero power button a lot, and we're going to have some crazy long games along the way. But up first, of course, it's all about building the deck itself and figuring out what to include. So let's go ahead and jump into a Mech Warrior Dr. Boom filled list creation process as it's recorded live on my Twitch stream. Anyway, let's build some Mech Warrior. So Mech Warrior, of course, is all about the idea of empowering Dr. Boom Mad Genius, giving all your mechs rush. That's pretty exciting stuff. And because Dr. Boom is a follow-up card that doesn't really give you a consistent hero power or end-game state that's super offensive, I don't think you can build this too aggressively. Not to mention the card Omega Assembly is more about value, giving you multiple mechs in the late game, than it is about like tempo. So ultimately, this is going to be pseudo mid-rangey and pseudo control, I'd say. A little bit of a mix in between, but definitely has the option to go late. But clearly we do want mechs in this build, and thankfully Warrior has some pretty big mechs with things like Security Rover. This guy is just a big pile of garbage that can be tough if you start stacking it. The Dino-Matic is a cool mech flip opportunity where you can kill some non-mech stuff. Turning Rover is just an incredibly awesome card. Super defensive, early game start, good mech base body. Now, we can consider Beryllium Nullifier, but to be honest with you, I think we're going to pass on this one. I don't absolutely love it. It's kind of expensive. I think we have some mechs we are going to prefer in the neutral set here. So things like Skaterbot, for instance, I do think is cool. It's just, well, I say that, but I'm not sure. Let's think about it, because we already have some early game. Like, I don't want to go too cheap with this deck. So we have to be careful. It's not an aggressive deck. It's a mid-range deck. We want to curve out, but we don't want to... We want defense, and we want to get stats into play, but we don't want to go too awful fast. So I do like the frame bots. I like the Gatekeeper. These early sort of build them up type boards are good. That's the kind of thing we want. We don't care about Explodinator probably much, because that's more about damage. We're looking for a slower line.
Less than 3.
Guys, whoa! I'd skip War Gear. I don't know about that. It is more of a tempo play, but it still is intriguing. But even something like Rusty Recycler is kind of neat for us, right? Like this idea of a defensively minded line. Because again, we're trying to stay alive until Dr. Boom gives us a really interesting win condition opportunity. So we need mech consistency, but we don't want too many mechs in the deck, because we also need, like, you know, card draw and some survivability and stuff like that to complement some of these mech pieces. So I don't really hate Spring Rocket. I think this card has some cool opportunity to swing the game, but I'm not sure it's quite strong enough for us. I don't even hate Steel Rager as a sort of just... I know it's going to get rushed from Dr. Boom sometimes. That might feel like a waste, but it's just... Oh, Giggling Inventor's great. We definitely want that. If we play this many 5-drops, though, we might have to cut the Recycler. I think I prefer Dynamatic and Inventor to get mechs into play. So the question is, how many base mechs do we have, and do we need a little more for consistency? I wouldn't mind a couple more 2- and 3-drop type things. A Harvest Golem actually might not be terrible. It just seems kind of weak. Definitely not Unpowered Mauler. I don't think Spark Engine's very good for us. Scorpomatic, it's actually kind of intriguing. Scorpomatic suddenly became an interesting card again. Yeah, I don't totally hate the Scorpomatic. And I still don't hate Skaterbot either, to be honest. Skaterbot has interesting applications of just putting some other mechs into play. If we're playing a mid-rangey deck, you can afford some 1-drops, right? You can afford some of this smaller stuff. I wish I had another really exciting 3-drop mech. Nightmare Amalgam is like okay, but I'd rather just have a Harvest Golem though, because it's a little stickier. And is this going too far? Why don't you... Oh, Ziliax we need. Oh yeah, Ziliax. Totally forgot about Ziliax. Yeah, we're definitely gonna run Ziliax. We're okay to run one more 5-drop. I just didn't want a big pile that all did the same thing. Ziliax operates in a unique way, so I think it's okay if he's there. Clockwork Automaton is interesting, but another 5-drop I think is a problem. I don't think we want that. So that might be enough mech pieces, honestly. We've got early game mechs. We're going to have other complementary cards as well. The question is, how defensive do we go and how mid-rangey do we go? And I do definitely want the Woodcutter's Axe. That's a really neat interaction with a lot of these mechs. It's not going to be great all the time in the early game, but as Dr. Boom comes into play and as we move more into the late game, I think it's going to be cool. Weapons Project, I'm not quite as convinced we need in this deck. I don't even hate the idea of Rocket Boots, by the way, just as a cycle card. Giving some of our mechs rush is cool, not to mention sometimes just turning this into a card draw is fine. And I want to test it more than anything, right? Today is as much about learning as it is anything else, so I think it's okay to just learn sometimes. And then, let's see, do we want things like Brawl? Are we counting on big backup plan removal? Probably wouldn't hurt. A lot of the times we're going to curve out, but there are going to be times we fall behind and we need that out. So we can go late with Dr. Boom enough that I think it's okay to include. Boom Ship I don't think makes sense for us. It's not this kind of deck. We're more about riding a tempo wave into that Dr. Boom and then Dr. Boom giving us what we need to get over the hump. I'm still not convinced we have enough big mechs. Maybe we will run some Beryllium Nullifiers just to get more big mechs into the field here. Because right now it feels like we're going to kind of run out of gas. I guess Weaponized Pinata is pretty good. We need 4-drops anyway, and this turns into bigger threats, which is nice. And...
Aha!
Mechanical Whelps are kind of cool with Dr. Boom. I feel like they're going to be slow most of the time. But... we need some meat. I don't feel like we have enough reactive cards, though. I feel like we need more card draw, too. Felt like we weren't seeing all the warrior staples I was expecting. I was expecting to add more just like warrior cards. We do have a Mega Assembly I gotta keep in mind for some of these options to give us that late game depth. So maybe Mechanical Whelp is overkill. Because between Assembly and Dr. Boom creating mechs occasionally himself, I think we'll have enough to go long. I suspect. So do we want things like Execute, Slam, like Warpaths even? Do we just run some Warpaths? Shield Block might be good, just as a cycle card with a little bit of life gain. That's sort of a mid-range card. Not quite as pressure-oriented as I'd like. Run the Rush package. We could run a full Rush package, but I don't know why. It just doesn't feel that good to me. For some reason or another. I'm still not sure I want Beryllium Nullifier. But I wouldn't mind one more big... maybe just like a Lich King or something. It doesn't have to always be a mech, right? What about Countess Ashmore? We do have Rush,
Boys,
for sure.
Make some room by the hearth, won't you?
We
Love
don't
your
have...
content. Can't wait to see what you do with Boomsday.
We have Lifesteal. We do not have Death Rattle at the moment. Oh, we do. Weaponized Pinata. You know, and Woodcutter's Axe. We only have one Lifesteal card, but Ashmore is pretty intriguing. Is there any other Lifesteal? What, is this really the only... why is this... why isn't this showing other Lifesteal cards? What have I done here? What do I have the filter set to? There are other Lifesteal cards. There we go. What on earth? That freaks me out, guys. That really freaks me out for a second. I was like, what's happening? Oh, we could run one a Rusty Recycler pair again. I still think that's too many 5-drops, though. But it does make the Countess Ashmore far more compelling. It gives it a lot more consistency. The problem now is 3s and 4s. Like, we don't have any 3-drops or 4-drops. That makes me really nervous. 4-drops Coppertail Imposter. I don't really think that's what we want to be doing. Replicating Menace. Unpowered Steambot's kind of neat, but... no good 4-drop mechs either. Any good 4-drop warrior cards? Militia Commander is not bad. Blood Razor's a Death Rattle card too. That might be okay. I guess we could try to run a Blood Razor. Maybe we run one Blood Razor and one Rusty Recycler. This 5-drop stack, though, still just makes me really nervous. Maybe we don't need the Inventors. Maybe the Inventors aren't necessary. We have so many other ways to make defensive plays. I don't know, though. Giggling Inventor seems like such a good card. Corpse Taker is always decent with Ziliax. That's true. You could run a Corpse Taker. It's a pretty good mid-range minion, too. Does it have backups if Ziliax is drawn? We still would get Taunt and... does anything else have Divine Shield, though? It would get lifesteal sometimes. There's only one Divine Shield minion, though, so that makes me a little nervous. But it'd still be good most of the time. Meat Wagon, I don't know what it would summon all that exciting for us. I mean, with Magnetic, it can always change, but I don't think so. I think this is a neat idea. Let's try this. I like where it's at. We'll learn as we go. Have you thought of going odd, Mech Warrior? No, I have not yet. The only problem with that sort of line is when you replace your hero power, the odd benefit gets less valuable, right? So when you play Dr. Boom, suddenly you lose tank up. And then you compromise your deck for a hero power that you might have only hit a couple times. Wrong deck. Whoopsie daisy. Yep, you were right about that. Grats, dude. Adding to the win total for the day. We've lost a lot of games. When we see Murloc Priest today, it's not on the list today. It's not on the list today. That's a lot of mechs in your deck? You think we have too many? There were so many we passed on. It felt like a good balance, but we'll find out. I'm loving Omega Assembly. My big warrior gives me some early minion options. Nice, yeah.
I know it's very early, but what decks seem prominent do far?
We've seen a lot of people playing Mecha'thun Druid so far. I don't think we've seen anything that's like dominant other than that. Like that's the most obvious thing. So let me talk about some subs here. I think I missed some stuff that was happening while I was making the deck there. So, all right, yeah, Jack and Mapaka, then Titan TVA dropped the 2-month resub. He did, in fact, find the refresh button. Thank you, Jack, dude. That's awful, or not Jack. I mean, Titan, that's awfully nice. Creeperface also dropped the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, Creeperface. That was 9 minutes ago. I guess I got in the deck mode there and totally zoned out. Sorry about that, Creeperface. Didn't mean to delay it, but appreciate the sub, Creeperface. Boris, dude, dropped the legendary sub. Absolutely bonkers. What are the odds of us getting a mirror match here? That's wild. Okay. Well, we have some heavy-hitting things in hand. Unfortunately, Zilliax came in right as I kept the Corpse Taker on the mulligan, so she's a lot worse than otherwise intended. But with Dr. Boom, I think we'll have a good advantage here, hopefully. Maybe that'll give us what we need to swing. I think we are okay using this like
Can
this.
you add OTK Toon Hammett Zoo to the list, pretty please? Lot of new cards.
That's gonna be pretty far down the list. Remind me in a week or so, Jacob. I got a lot of stuff to get through. I don't think that's anywhere near a priority at the moment, but I have mad respect to the suggestion, I'll say. Mad respect it. Yeah, unfortunately now we're just kind of in this weird state where we're behind a lot. It kind of sucks. This is probably just gonna die. I'm saving the coin to get Dr. Boom unlocked as soon as possible because I don't know how else we're gonna win the game. Like I need that to happen. Like that's mandatory. Apparently he's not clearing our guy, which is handy for the bronze gatekeeper here. Oh no, he is gonna clear our guy maybe. I don't know what he's got. What's he got? What's he got? What's he got? Some kind of rush? Oh, Blood Razor. That's nice. Might just play the Corpse Taker then. This guy doesn't do anything, so Zilliax's not good yet. So this just has lifesteal and taunt, which is still good. It's gonna give me a little bit of life back. It's gonna give him some life, but we don't really care too much about that. Dynamatic sucks for us because he's all mechs. I would have taken the value trade still there. He's looking for. He's prioritizing the face damage over the minion on board, which is intriguing. I don't know exactly what I make of that just yet. Woodcutter's Axe into Gatekeeper's fine. And next turn we will Dr. Boom. And then hopefully that's enough of a swing. I don't really know if it is going to be. We're taking a lot of damage right now. And that thing is freaking enormous. I don't have any sort of silence either. I'm going to gain some health, but my god, that thing's big. How on earth do I ever kill that? I don't have Execute. Blood Razor sure doesn't help. Alright. Alright. We're counting on you, Dr. Boom, buddy. It's gonna be hard. Zilliax already has Rush, so Dr. Boom doesn't really help him. The Dynamatic will hit the 1-2 now. Oh, he has Boom on 7 as well. That's GG. That was our only chance. Like, once we got behind, and,
Aha!
yeah, that's, I think we're done then. Yeah, it's probably GG. Why? I guess it swaps at the end of your turn, huh? I thought we were gonna have the 1-1 rush, guys. That's weird. I don't know. I thought I saw the 1/1 rush guys, but I guess not.
Good time for a master plan.
Indeed it would. I thought we were going to be able to attach Zilliax to a 1/1, but something happened. I don't know. I'm just not in a good spot here, guys, to say the least. To say the least, man. We're giving him a ton of armor, which I don't know that I have a choice. I just have to. This Eternium Rover is giving him like 15, 20 armor. Anyway, Boris Dude, thank you for the 12 months. Squalami, thank you for the 3 months. Angry Dude, 7 months. All crazy resubs, guys. Thank you again, Jacob Strong, too, for the 100 bits. We are at 64 subscribers on the day. 512 total. Completely bonkers. Wow. That's a big boy. Steel Ranger is honestly good at trading into that. Security Rover is potentially a taunt and some survivability. I can trade it in right away, but like, what good does that do? Zilliax gives me some life, but I need to combo it with another card to make it compelling. Damage Stegodon would have been pretty cool. Oh, Galvanizer's not too bad either, actually. And I guess I'm going to do this again because I don't have anything else to do this turn. Those are less exciting. I should have waited. I should have waited to play the other dude, obviously. I forgot. I didn't think I was going to play this. We dead. It's 10. Probably. Well, he can't target this with mechs anymore? Or, no, you still can. It's not a targeting effect, so you still can. Scanning armor, which I don't care about. I don't know. We're dead. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. There's no way to win. I was going to try to build a big Zilliax stack, but I can still only play 2 minions. And it will heal for a little bit, but not enough. We're only going to have 8 damage, so we don't even clear the rover. And we're kind of just sitting here. Stuck. How's the Boomsday so far? Super fun, Leopard. We haven't won very many games, which is always a little bit discouraging. But it's tough. This game was particularly... He got off to a super fast start, and we got off to a slow, awkward start. And we thought Dr. Boom might be able to swing it, but he also had Dr. Boom on 7, so we just never had a chance. The game wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. Any sort of advantage we might have dreamed of went away really fast. So he looks like he's playing almost like exactly the deck recipe deck. He has the Rabid Worgans in there and the War Gear. I still think we might want a War Gear. I don't know. It's just such a big pile of stuff you get to play. I thought War Gear was pretty impressive when I played it Saturday. Love you too, Xanalon, buddy. I don't know. I didn't. Oh, you got work to do. Sure thing. See you, dude. Thanks for hanging out today and all the fun bits and stuff. Is Death Rattle Rogue on my list? It is. Yeah. Not quite yet. But, oh, fixed title stream. Yes, you guys are always good about that. I always forget. Thank you, folks. Thank you, folks. Way too many mechs leads to not enough removal. I don't know. Our opponent had a lot of mechs. I feel like we actually held pretty tight on the mechs. Like, I think we played a lot of non-mechs. I think we actually could have played a lot more mechs. If you look closely, there's really not that many. We have Blood Razor, Shield Block, Rocket Boots, Omega Assembly, Woodcutter's Axe, Corpse Taker, Brawls. Like, we put in Brawls. I think we built almost maybe 2 defensively, if I had to say anything, honestly. I don't really know, of course. It's day 1. I have no idea. But I don't feel like too many mechs is a trap we went down here. If anything, I think we achieved a good balance, but maybe even under. What's the best deck you've played so far? I think it probably would have been the Mecha'thun Druid, but we goofed a little bit and misplayed a little bit and tweaked the deck a little bit, but it felt like it was going to be close. So then I have no idea how about this deck's going to go. I also have no idea what our opponent's about. It's not an oh, it is an even luck. Oh. I thought I looked earlier and that was 2 mana. Never mind. So we do know what our opponent's about. I take it back. We are 100% sure what our opponent's about. Which might be tough. We don't have a lot of ways to answer big things right now. Dr. Boom will help with the rush mechs. Eventually we'll start trading into those, but at the moment they are a little awkward. Corpse Taker's pretty good here. Got the full Zilliax helping. I like that. That's neat. Good interaction. Maybe he was Whizbang? He might have been, actually. Yeah, that's a good thought. Maybe that's the recipe deck because he's Whizbang.
Room by the hearth, won't ya?
When you play Deathwood Rogue, I would highly recommend Shiny Finder for Necrean Blade. Yeah, I like that. That sounds like a good plan. That makes sense to me. Man, too many mechs, people say. Yeah, here I am with no mechs. And I would really like one. Again, I'm not super convinced the mech thing is real. And still no answer to the 410. 5 mechs, somebody said they ran. 5 mechs. Only 5 mechs. Does Dr. Boom still feel like you get enough value out of him? Regardless, we're trying to literally play a mech warrior. Like, I want it to have mechs, you know. I want it to be about the mechs. So I'm going to build mechs basically no matter what. But that seems like a risky amount. And frankly, I feel like we need more mechs. I don't think I put enough mechs in. I think I played too much towards a control framework here. Just playing even lock. Man, that's no fun. It's no fun at all. Alright, let's see if he takes the bait here or not. Like, does he clear this? Does he send an 8 attack minion into it? I don't know. We're not really thinking about it, honestly, because I want to play Dr. Boom anyway. But, he might take the bait. We'll see. I kind of think we should have played more mechs. Hey, Vixify, dude. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Holy moly, man. That is 67 subs on the day. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely nuts. He did not take the bait. He also played a Skulking Geist, which killed my Omega Assembly. That's super sad. I think I will still play Dr. Boom here.
Welcome,
despite
boys. Make some room by the hearth,
having some options. I'm really nervous. I don't think we're going to attack face because it's even lock. I'm not going to be able to race him down here. We're in a pretty defensive. So does that just always say summon 3 and then it changes? Okay, that's what got me last time. That was kind of weird. Keleseth Mech Warrior. Interesting. I don't know if I'd want to go without upgradable frame bot, but it's a neat idea. If we could build more of a tempo list. I think this deck is honestly better as an odd control deck with a mech sub-theme. Dr. Boom is a good value card, no matter how many mechs you have. That might be true. But again, we're trying to play a mech list. Like, I want it to have mechs, regardless of what might be best or not best. I still... Oh my god, Brawl, please. Brawl, please. This is why we have a Brawl. Please. Give me the Brawl.
Welcome, boys. Make some room by the hearth.
Yes. Don't be an 8-8. Don't be an 8-8. Don't be an 8-8. Don't be an 8-8. I can live. Now that I can live with. That is totally fine. Yeah, let's just hit the button. I need to attack because I want to damage my Eternium Rover. Yeah, it's fine. I can attack. It's okay. It's gonna pay off next turn when I'm able to damage the Security Rover, Eternium Rover package, like these two together. Not on top of each other, of course, but together. Yeah. It's not gonna pay off, maybe. Shoot. I can still equip the Woodcutter's Axe, so it doesn't really matter, but... this has Rush, so it could help me kill the Lich King. None of these have Magnetic, though. This card is kind of dead now that we've... Well, not always. It's still a cycle card. If I attack, I go to 4. This puts me at 6. puts me at 8 after I trade with it. I also have these guys. So okay, I can actually just clear Lich King. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Let's try this. Oh, I should have done this first. But it's fine either way. That's not very helpful. Oh, I can also do this, actually, can't I? These have rush. Yeah. Oh, no. I'm gonna whirlwind my dudes down. Never mind. I did that in the wrong... Well, no, I had to do that order. It's fine. We're in an okay spot. I don't know what exactly was best, but we're okay. Okay, we're okay. We're at 14. We don't have a whole lot of cards in hand, but we have a card draw card. We have a Security Rover that will theoretically get me some minions. Maybe I should have just played the Security Rover and got the 2/3 to... I don't know. There's a lot of ways to take that turn. Honestly, this deck looks worse than the Pogo Rogue from earlier. You're doing nothing, so you can do nothing, so you can do nothing. I don't really know what that means. I don't think that's true. We're building into a state to make Dr. Boom an oppressive late game force so that we can just get a big stack of minions is the idea. Is that good? I guess that's up to you. That's up to debate. I don't know. 4 plus 3 is 7, so that's not bad. Unity, precision, perfection. Oh, we can do this too. It's more fun to do it on their minions, I feel like. Rusty Recycler, okay. Can dig that. Still don't want to attack though because I don't want to get his 7/7s out. So this might heal me up to 14. We'll see. My free was Flark. How unlucky is that? I don't know yet. Flark might be okay. He might be alright. We'll see. Still too early. I'm playing right now against Control Warrior as a Quest Priest, and I gotta tell you, he kind of doesn't do anything. Yeah, I get it. No, he's bad. No, alright. Not 100% convinced, but I buy it.
Aha!
So Rusty Recycler is pretty decent instant life gain here. He's healing his face. I like that. We also got the Micro Squad again. We might just play like Security Rover into Micro Squad. Clear like the 4/4. That's 8 mana. Tess is not doing anything for us, unfortunately. She's kind of just a 6/6 later.
Welcome!
Rusty Recycler gives us some life gain if we want it. So we could Rusty Recycler and Micro Squad sort of does the same thing, unfortunately. Let's just play the Security Rover and the Micro Squad. This does not have lifesteal anymore. We drew the Rusty Recycler right beforehand. That sort of sucks. I can't activate the buff on this just yet, so that sucks too. And then, what do we want to clear here? Let's just clear the 5/4 maybe. I do want to use my weapon though, so maybe I leave the taunt up, but that's kind of bad against Hellfire, right? Let's see. I can do 2. I want to give something the buff later, so 2 is fine. He's still pretty far away from his Hooked Reavers. Did I miss some more subs? I think I might have. Coffee Cult dropped a tier 1 sub, and then Canthel and Buzz dropped Twitch Prime subs. Thank you guys. That's awfully nice. Double Hellfire for lethal.
+2 for Dr. Boom.
That sucks. +2 for Dr. Boom. Coffee Cult, thank you for the 200 bits, man. And the tier 1 sub. Crazy stuff. That actually puts us at 518, I think. Maybe 516.
I've had the worst luck today. Got all of the worst legionaries.
We'll see how this goes. I'm still not convinced we don't need more mechs.
Eating for the rest of the month. What's the best you have played so far?
I think we're kind of in a weird spot where we don't have good mechs and we don't have good control, so we're like tweeners. We've got a bit of a tweener deck at the moment, I think, guys. It feels like a tweener deck. Like we're not doing either thing well. We're not a tempo mech deck and we're not a control deck. So we're sucking at both. I was hoping Dr. Boom could bridge the gap there. Why do we only play mirror matches now? What's up? Anyway, Callum, thank you for the 100 bits, man. I'm sorry you didn't get good legendaries, but hey, it can still be fun, right? Like, it doesn't have to just be about the awesome cards. It can be about, like, just enjoying yourself, and sometimes even playing bad cards is fun, or playing bad decks. Okay. Where's my bronze gatekeeper? See, this is the problem. Like, we've built a deck that doesn't build on the mech value. Like, we can't stack mechs, right? Even this like doesn't work with the frame bot or with the rover here. And so without like war gears and more pressure, we're not playing a pressure style, and we're not really playing a control deck either, because late game, like, Dr. Boom does generate value, but it's just not an overwhelming amount. So it just feels like a tweener. Like, I think we need to go in and I'm gonna hard commit to the mech path. I'm gonna play us a lot more mechs. I'm going to make it more of a mid-rangey tempo deck than a control deck. So less things like Brawl and more like pressure minions and fun stuff like that. So this will hit the Acolyte and the Giggling Inventor. Could also just play the Gatekeeper here and get a ton of armor, which I'm fine with this too. Oh, God. Whoopsie daisy. I mean, it's not necessarily terrible, but I think I would have preferred to kill an Annoyatron as opposed to leave 2 up. Like, getting rid of the Divine Shields has value, but I think I would have preferred trade. I just goofed it. Made the same mistake Ant made on Saturday. That's funny. You always win when you get an augmented like, yeah, no joke. Hey, Howley Carnassus, dude, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Oh my god, guys, so we're at 71 subs today. Absolutely bonkers. The all-time record's 84 in a single day. Wow, Shield Slam was really efficient there. Yikes. Really, really good. Yeah, this looks fine against this board, honestly. It's not like guaranteed value, but it looks fine. And we're at 517 on the sub count. So if we get 8 more subs, we got another sub goal. We already hit 475, right? Didn't we? Did we hit 475 today? And 500? Right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, we've had 75, so, or almost 75 subs, so definitely, yeah. That's exciting. I think Magnetic may be a dead mechanic like Echo. I'm not convinced of that yet. I think it's kind of cool. We'll see. We'll see. I know it's lame to say we'll see to everything, but I just really don't know yet. It's a good tweet. Regis, I'm back, and because I made a bomb hunter deck, I'm now on the no-fly list. It was funny, like, while traveling for the event Saturday, I was kind of thinking about that. Like, it's like, man, I probably shouldn't be saying, like, you know, talking about bombs and stuff, like, in the airport, you know. What are you here for? It's Boomsday. Are you ready for the boom? like the airports probably wouldn't love that. You gotta be careful with that stuff. Wow! Wow! What? Aha. Oh, this is a mech. Never mind. Oh, I was freaking out for a second. I thought that this... I forgot this wasn't a mech. Okay, chill out, guys. I was like, did that really just target that 5 times in a row? But this is a mech, so it's all good. I thought I was getting screwed. I thought I just had the unluckiest turn of events in history. I don't really need a Zilliax yet. I feel like I could get better for it. I can... Dynamatic, obviously not very good either. That's a mech. I think we just play our 4-drops. I'm not thinking about it too much. We unfortunately drew, again, Zilliax right before the Corpse Taker. That seems to be a theme. That seems to be a theme. You think that even Warlock is done? People are playing it today, so I don't know. I don't know what we're going to have that counters it. And the meta's going to look so different in 2 days. Somebody's going to post the go-to deck on Reddit, which might have already happened if somebody found a great deck. You got the first Dr. Boom. That makes everything harder. got a way better hero power now. Just makes everything a lot harder. Let's just not convinced any plays here look great. I mean, I'm scared to go a little tall, but he did use a shield slam. I thought he used 2 shield slams. Maybe not. I can't use my mega assemblies yet. I think I probably just I think I just take a trade here and see what I get. I know it's not the most efficient way to clear that. We have other we could value trade, like we have ways to do it, but I honestly just want to see what we get. Like, oh, well, whatever. You know what, a 7-8 at this point, actually not that bad. I'll take it. That's fine. Baku's a cool card still. I still like Baku. Not too bad. You think Zoo will become better? It's already really good, so I hope not too much better. I don't know what new synergy pieces they got for like heal Zoo, but if there's anything good, it could be problems. Yeah. Shield slam again? Execute this time. Oh, okay. Oh, he targeted that. Yeah. Well, that's okay. This stayed alive. Now we're on Omega Assembly, but we got a full hand, so we've got more problems. Okay, this has rush, so we can clear that pretty easy here. And we get to unload our hand a little bit this way too. I think we'll go ahead and... I can't Omega Assembly now. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Turnium Rover and Spark Engine. Okay, I actually really like the Spark here because it allows me to use... Oh, well, this thing can't attack face, though, right? I just played it, so I might as well go here anyway. That's fine. 9... We're not gonna... Well, we could draw a card, so we better play one of these at least. Let's play the Rover. Let's play the Rush. Let's just get it all out. I need space. Already used playing Zoo and killing it. Nice, that's good. Doubling Imp, Crystallizer, possibly the 1/5. Oh yeah, Crystallizer. The or not? Is that the 1/5? The 1/5 is pretty good for heal Zoo, definitely. So I didn't even. Gotta pay attention to that more. I was good about this on the reveal stream, but not today. Deal 1 damage to all enemies. Oh man, he refilled his hand pretty big there and may not have a lot of cheap stuff to play. I wonder what he has here. Ooh, Beryllium Nullifier is exciting. Whoa, that's a good play right now. Oh, that's a good card too. Okay. Oh, that's also a good card. What do you know? What do you know? Let's play that. We might go ahead and use this to take the trade too. It has rush now, so. What do we get? Deal 1 damage to all enemies. That's technically a more efficient way to do the same thing.
Mo Mechis, Mo problems.
Well, not that much more efficient. Let's just do it. I like being able to play this stuff from hand because it gives us some initiative, like, or not really initiative, but control on how we react to his board. Like, his rush minions are now useless. Like, if we have a minion on the board, his rush becomes powerful. If we don't have a rush on the board, his rush becomes less powerful if we don't have minions. So these just kind of sit out there. Don't really do anything. Geo Sculptor Yip into a 9-drop. Oh my god. This is a brawl board for sure. Like, no doubt about it. That's a pretty bad 9-drop. What do I do, though, if Yip wins? Like, I really don't want Yip to win. I guess I go face and try to reduce the output here a little bit. I could summon these first, I guess. Let's just do that. That's easier. It just makes it so much less likely that Yip wins. If Yip still wins after this, I'm going to be salty. Like, that's going to make me a little mad. Play out your microbots first. I completely agree. Yeah. Come on! I mean, come on! Ah! Do these go in order? Haven't our hero powers always matched? Like, I feel like they keep matching. Man, that sucked. That really, really, really sucked. That is a game-changing play. Because I don't have a way to deal with this now. Oh, that's so annoying. I guess we can with, like, Ziliax. No, we still can't get through yet. I mean, Tyrion's fine. Can I ping through with, like, a Ziliax? Oh! That's what you get! That's what... Oh, hey, I can do double Dynamatic, and that's a clear. Perfect. Double Dynamatic's a clear. Because this is 5, and 5, that's 10, and there's 9 on board, so this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Wow. The Lanessa Sunsorrow. What a swing. That is so perfect. That is so perfect. I can't believe it. Hidden Squidoo and Mecha, guys. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you, Hallie Carnassus, again, too, for the Twitch Prime sub. 72 subs on the day, guys. We've actually had more subs than new followers today, which is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. What is this? Discover a mech. We have. Why do these keep matching up? That can't be normal, right? Like, that's gotta be... Like, they've got to be in order. They must not be totally random, right? Or we've just gotten an incredibly weird streak. We can build a really big guy here and just clear that security rover, I guess. It's not too bad. We have a slight fatigue advantage. We could also just grab some stuff off the assembly here and see what it does. Okay, those are fine. Another Brilliant Nullifier is pretty cool. I wonder if I was ever better off playing that separately here. I didn't really need to save the 3-1. I think I might have preferred to play that separately. In hindsight. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I think we're moving into a late game situation, so bit more big stuff is definitely good here. More big stuff is more bigger stuff is better. Is he gonna get the zap cannon again? Like, are we ever gonna get different hero powers? I don't know. I don't know. My quest priest doesn't want to end, and we didn't even hit fatigue. I totally feel that. Like, wow, that's a big rush boy. That's a big old rushy boy for sure. Ziliax to push through here. Or we could do like this is 6, or both of these are 5. That doesn't really do it. This guy's 6.
This would be a good time for a master plan.
Why does this feel so awkward to get through this? Oh, it doesn't. We have this. Never mind. It's fine. Totally easy to get through it. What do we want to use, though? I guess we can just use the Ziliax. That's fine.
Unity, precision,
He got it again! Oh my god, this has got to be... There's clearly something going on there. This is not random. If he gets the delivery drone again, we know 100%. It's not random. They must have an order. But we just got delivery drone again, so it's not like the order is systematic or anything. I really don't understand. I don't know. Oh, hey! Hey! We just had the craziest... Apparently, we just had the craziest stretch because... it apparently doesn't match. That's wild that it was that stretchy. Is Ziliax better than... Beryllium Nullifier? I don't think so at this point. It doesn't look like life gain is going to be a major factor. I think we're just going to get that. And I'm going to waste the rush buff here, I guess. Would I rather have a Beryllium Nullifier or... I guess I could play this. That's fine.
Welcome.
Could buff this up as
Make
well.
some room by the hearth, won't ya?
No
To get a
need to
bunch of
fear,
stuff.
I am here with 7
Let's try
months.
this. Let's try this. I don't want to draw cards. I'm not going to play the rocket, dude. Because I don't. We're going into fatigue. It looks like we both have a ton of resources. It's going to be a long,
Welcome.
stretched out game here. I think.
Boys, make some room by the
Hey, Doobie, dude, thank you for the 7 months. Absolutely crazy. There's no fear here. I'm glad. And Jada Gooch, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you, everybody. That's now a sub count of 519. Oh, of course it works for him. So what that means is that we are 6 subscribers away from activating the 3rd sub goal giveaway of the day, which is kind of bonkers to think about. Kind of nuts. He's got Kaboom here. Pretty good for the Divine Shield, but still Tyrion creates some problems. And we got Kaboom. I don't know. These seem to match up so often. I'm still a little suspicious, but it did differ one time. Wonder if he wasted his hero power there. He didn't have a magnetic stack, I guess? I don't know. Must have something planned. Oh, just Warpaths? He doesn't have any mechs to rush into that? Really? That surprises me. Warpath seemed incredibly inefficient there. We're in a good spot, though, guys. We're in a good spot right now. 100% in a great spot. Eternium Rover into Beryllium into Hero Power is fine. I think we start pushing damage. He is going to have a lot of trouble dealing with this, I suspect, and it's just a big stack of armor for us. We can make it really, really big. We still have good cards in deck, too, frankly. Like, Brawl is great for any kind of crazy stuff. We've got, well, maybe not that good, I guess. Maybe not that good. I think we just Beryllium Nullifier again, right? Actually, does that give me enough attack? Not quite. Maybe we stag it on.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
This thing's pretty crazy when you don't have to... Oh, it's not magnetic. Never mind. Never mind. Not magnetic. We can't stag it on. This only goes to 7, unfortunately. That kind of sucks. So I might have to face tank the Lich King, but that's okay. Not a biggie. We're gaining 7 armor anyways, so... This doesn't magnetize, remember. Weird that we didn't have a magnetic to activate there, but we're in a very, very good spot. Very, very good spot. Digital626, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Holy moly, that's 521, guys. 4 subs away, and at that point, you guys will then have 3 Twitch subscriber giveaways. So 3 chances to win a $20 Blizzard gift card. That's nuts. 3 in one day is crazy. And that's a total now of 74 subs on the day. Absolutely bonkers, guys. Is that right? That seems... I feel like the sub counts... No, we started at like 444 today. No. What did we start at? Oh, we did. We started at 444, but we'd already hit 450 previously in the month. So that didn't count as a goal. That's right. Okay, so then we got to... I gotcha. That makes sense now. That sounds right. Staying it on's fine. This again is like 1 math off. We keep getting like 1... Oh, never mind. Whoa, I can use... I keep forgetting about Rush for some reason. Let's just go ahead and throw away this to get some damage face, right? I think the face damage is going to be way more valuable than anything else. I might save the weapon charge, though, because he still has 10 cards in hand. Like, that's kind of scary. Oh, Shield Slam. Probably not that important, because he doesn't have a lot of armor anyway. But he does have Blast Shield, so it might have helped. Giggling Inventor is annoying, but, oh, yeah, Brawl, okay. Didn't get to use his hero power. He does win the Brawl pretty annoyingly, too. Alright. Let's hang tight. We need our hero power to be better than his hero power. Oh, Discover a Mech's really good. That's just more cards, more bodies, more stats. But we still do have a Brawl for emergencies, like if he gets ahead again somehow, if he swings the board. But, I mean, looking at his deck, he certainly has more, like, removal and stuff than we do, like Shield Slams, Executes, and Warpaths. So I have to think our deck has more just, like, raw minions than his. Oh, I did give him a pretty good Blood Razor, I guess. I could have traded these in to save some health on that, but I don't think that's a big deal. Ultimately, they were kind of free. Missed my sub. Did I really? Lamati Fig, let me see. When was it? Oh, I did. Oh my gosh, you're right. I'm so sorry. 11 months, almost 1 year. Merci beaucoup, Regie. Thank you, Lamati Fig. That's crazy. 11 months is so long. I actually thought it'd been longer than I'll tell you the truth. It feels like you've been here since day 1. You've been such a big part of the stream, so thank you so much. I really appreciate it. He got a Replicating Menace. That's pretty good. A lot of board clear.
Welcome, boys.
But he's on fatigue now, so Like, face damage and pressure are going to start adding up to a lot. And Discovery Drones are great for me. Just get me more minions, more stuff to do. And shield blocks are kind of useless. But give me something big and gross. Yeah, exactly. I think this is what I wanted. Exactly this. Big and gross. Let's see. So that's 4 or 5 damage with the weapon. I would like this to live for the beryllium nullifier, but honestly, not much really matters here. I'm just gonna kind of stall him out a little bit. I think we'll just hang tight. We've got a brawl, so if we let him get ahead on board, we can just use the brawl to sort of end the game. I think. Whoa, Rokisha DPS! Thank you for the tier 1 sub. This guy isn't emoting now. Was he emoting earlier? I didn't even notice, honestly. Like, I guess he was talking trash, huh? Taking value trades, that's really good for our brawl. I think we'll just brawl, clear whatever wins, and then microbot. And well, no, the 1/1s are pretty garbage, but maybe we'll just wait a turn. I don't even think we have to hurry. I could just play like Beryllium Nullifier, I guess. Yeah, let's just do that. Beryllium Nullifier and Hero Power is fine. I'm actually probably just gonna clear too. I could have magnetized one of these, but I don't really need to. And then we're ahead, and we still have a brawl as an emergency backup plan. He's so into fatigue already. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot.
Boys, make some
Oh
room
my
by
God,
the hearth,
guys! Hey, that's 525. High five, everybody. 525 is hit thanks to Talon5192. Appreciate it, buddy. So that's a 3rd sub goal giveaway on the day. 3 $20 Blizzard gift cards I gotta give away. That is absolutely nuts. And frankly, we're not even done. Like, the day is only just beginning. I'm gonna stream for another like 3 or 4 hours. So probably anyway, hopefully. And that means there's more fun to be had for sure. Delivery drone's probably his best option just to get stats and minions and stuff into play. But he's got a big hill to climb. Jay Zyger, I see. Hit that refresh button, Jay Zyger, maybe, man. I don't see it coming through the stream even on the back end, so I'm not sure. But I do have a couple subs. Man, there were so many, I can't keep up. Screwed had a tier 1 sub, and Jaffa JB had a sub, and Aeromasker, a quick pack blessing, sure thing here, guys. All of your packs have now been blessed. So my Death Rattle goes off first, so it will not clear the replicating menace here, unfortunately. But the micro squad certainly can take a trade there. So I can go face, and then micro squad, and just trade through. And I guess I can play a Rusty Recycler as well. It's just got some... Well, I don't need it yet, though. I should probably just wait. My hand is totally dead, so it's kind of all on the hero power. Well, not necessarily. Brawl could be a good card. But functionally, I can't play these things proactively except for Rusty Recycler, which I don't want to play, of course, until I need the lifesteal. And right now, I don't need lifesteal, so... Skulking Guy's a little late at this point, unfortunately. A little late. Great draw. I don't think it's going to matter because I think the game is going to end first, but still. A 10-10 with Rush is pretty good. Pretty good. And he's just going to die to fatigue real soon, so. War Gear! We can brawl. Can also play a Mecha'thun if I want, but I don't really need to. What does this do? Is this lethal? It's 3, and he's taking 6, so we have 9. I don't think that's lethal then, right? This does not go face, so. Maybe we don't even need to brawl, but we might as well. It doesn't really matter. This is a 1-1-1. Doesn't matter. Best result for him. Yay! We went long, guys. I don't even think our deck is really designed to go long. His almost seems better at going long with all that removal and stuff, but I think we just maybe had more threats. Just more threats overall, but that's a good win. Nice little win. Why didn't you trade in 1 Microbot and then Blood Razor the tokens? Because we would have killed our Microbots anyway with the Blood Razor, right?
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Less than 3.
Is that what you mean? Like, didn't the microbots all die no matter what? Because of the Bloodrazor Whirlwind? They're all 1/1s, right? I don't know. I wasn't really paying that much attention, to be honest, but I feel like they would have died with Bloodrazor, wouldn't they? What do you think of some of the decks you face? Any strong ones? A lot of Zoo and Druid right now. I really haven't seen any Zoo yet, I don't feel like. Maybe only one Zoo deck today. We've seen a fair bit of Druid, but I feel like we've had a good mix of stuff. I don't know if it's where we're at on rank or whatever, but I don't feel like we've seen a really... Hey, there's the Jay Zeiger sub, by the way. But I don't think we've seen any sort of really specific subset of decks. It feels like it's been a nice mix, to me at least, so far.
Boys,
Hey! Grantopy also dropping the 6-month resub. Jay Zeiger with the big 2 months in the heart. Thank you, Jay Zeiger. Grantopy with the 6 months. That's a big deal. Congrats in the Epic Gym. Tori Squirrel says, I discovered you at the pre-launch tournament. Nice! I had so much fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We typically have a lot of fun around these parts, though, so it's not too surprising. Not too surprising. Do you have a specific order you're playing decks today? I do, yeah. It's not like totally immutable, but I like the plan. It's Shuffle Rogue, Mecha'thun Druid, Mech Warrior, Mech Paladin, and then beyond that, we're gonna try some Shaman with like the Volt stuff. So Voltaic Shaman and like Thunderhead, that sort of package. Then Luna Mage, and then Bomb Hunter, and then, well, we may not make it all this far, I don't know, but then a self-harm lock, like with the crazy Buster dude or whatever he's called. I can't think of his name, but there are plans. That was not even all of the plans, but there are plans. Ziliax here seems kind of unnecessary, but also I like it. It's just you get a 5 health dude on the board and a 4 attack dude that might be awkward to deal with. Could also just coin a Rusty Recycler. We don't really have to... Don't have to do anything, but the coin is a little worse because we don't get Dr. Boom in play. Let's coin the Recycler. Not gonna take a trade here yet. Now, Shuttlebrook Shaman today is maybe the most foul and inexcusable befoulment of Hearthstone that I can imagine. Like, how rude. How rude. I'm not sure I wouldn't have done that the other way around. Like, did you really need to kill this minion? I'm not convinced. It's okay. We don't really care either way. Pretty big boy we got here. It does technically live to the board, so we'll see. And he used an Earthshock pretty early, so I'm glad we waited to magnetize until after. It's kind of handy for us. Although this has lifesteal, I don't know that we really care. We can clear that, and we are kind of supposed to, but it also feels really bad.
Unless it's pirate SHUDDERWOCK.
What? Wait, what was that? Oh, unless it's pirate Shutterwalk. Sure, yeah. If it's pirate Shutterwalk, everything's okay. I agree. Anything with pirates in it these days is good in my book. Really enjoying your stream, says Flo23 Flo. Thanks, man. Saw you on the pre-release show and was looking forward to watching one of your streams. Greetings from Germany. That's awesome, dude. We actually have a lot of German viewers around here. I don't know if I just resonate with the Germans or what, but we seem to see a lot of Germans in these parts for whatever reason. Dino-matic. I think we just got to play Boom. I mean, we're really far behind. He's got a lot of combo pieces already assembled. We're going to have to work really hard to win this game. We also gave him an easy free trade, but we didn't have a whole lot of options there. I just don't know if we're going to create enough pressure to beat Shutterwalk. Like, the Dr. Boom hero power could, maybe, with, like, the 3 damage, if we got that a lot. But ultimately, there's going to come a point where Shutterwalk just overwhelms us, I think. Best rogue deck you've used so far? Well, we've only played 3 decks. I don't know. I don't know how fast you guys are able to cycle through decks, but... maybe you mean played against? I don't know that we played against a good rogue deck yet. I don't think we have. They've all been kind of bad. Man, no Brawl, guys. No Brawl sucks. I don't know. Let's try this. It kind of clears the board a little, maybe, sometimes. Oh my god, please, please. Oh no. So close. How do I not have a whirlwind either? Ugh. Ugh. No, we're just dead. We don't have what we need to win this game. Wargear's cool looking. I like the artwork on Wargear a lot. He looks cute for some reason. You should just put Augmented Alec into every deck. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. I like that idea. About to try Heal Control Paladin with the new Legend. It's going to go terribly, but should be fun at least. That's the idea, man. Just have fun. Who cares if it goes bad? Who cares? For real? God, I hope we get a Brawl and can punish this, because he doesn't have a bounce. Oh, no, he's going to bounce. Never mind. I'm dumb. He's got Shutterlock. I mean, Grumble. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Never mind. It's... Wait. Did he get both Shutterwalk copies? Did he... No, he got one Shutterwalk copy, right? How did he have... I thought I saw 3 Shutterwalks on board. I needed to watch closer, but it doesn't matter. The game's over. Doesn't matter. The game is over. It's actually a pretty good one with Rush. Kaboom Bot, it becomes an interesting card all of a sudden with Rush. Becomes interesting. So, he did copy the Shutterwalk and get it crumbled. But he was not that likely to get the Shutterwalk, right? Like, there were 6 minions on board? I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. It doesn't matter. Aha! That's all that matters, is that we're done. Belgium also represented. Nice. Switzerland, Germans. Wow, guys. Like, European stream all over the place. We're still dead. I don't... There's no... Pretty cool turn, though. Like, it's actually a really sick turn. Pretty sick stuff. Oh, man. Nullifier, too. He did bounce a Shutterwalk, right? I'm not crazy. Somebody tell me. I was too lazy. What do you think about Gwent? I enjoyed Gwent when I played it. He got 0 shutters. He milled the shutter? Oh. So we're still in the game, then. I actually am playing for a reason. No, we're not. Wow. What a freaking... Are you serious? So he burned the shutter because he grumbled so many cards. I gotcha. I understand now. I played the best plays, but still, the Hex into the Lightning Bolt, for real? Like, we were going to stabilize that game then in one turn because I was going to play Nullifier into... Man. Absolutely annoying. That sucks. Look at all these countries represented in chat. Look at this. The skunk has no soul. I completely agree. I didn't see a single boomstick card. Shame on you. I know you opened at least 3 packs, skunk. You could have done something fun. Shame on you, skunk. Shame. Shame on you. I hope you're watching, skunk, so we can shame you in person. Not even Electra. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's okay. Like, not everybody gets Boomsday cards on day 1, right? Like, not everybody can afford to get packs. So, you can't really hate on people for playing a deck that they have access to. Like, if he wants to play Hearthstone today and he doesn't have Boomsday packs, what's he supposed to do? Just not play? No, he can play. I'm mostly just kidding. It's really not that big of an offense or anything. Okay, this is the dream opener if it actually sticks, but I'm sure there'll be some weird way to clear this. Dr. Boom is the new Frostless Jaina. I love it. Yeah, he's pretty cool so far. I think he's pretty good, too. The rush is exciting. It hasn't felt that bad to play him yet. Like, I felt like we've had a lot of turns to play him successfully, which has been handy. So, I'm loving Dr. Boom so far. I think he looks great. Really strong. 3 golden legends and 9 regular ones in 180 packs. Nice, Brayton, dude. That's fantastic. Way to go. Way to go. For 377 viewers, this crowd is super diverse from a lot of countries. Yeah, it is. We've always been like that. I don't know why I do so well with like international audiences, but we always have. I don't know. Like the U.S. only makes up like 40% of my viewership, so most of you guys aren't even American. America's the #1 country, but it's not the majority. It's just a plurality, which is exciting. Oh, it looks like Dynamatic is going to be not great because we have our corpse shaker, but Blood Razor is going to be pretty solid here. He takes the... That is interesting. Okay.
Aha!
All right, I'm okay with it though. What do we do here? I don't think we do anything sneaky, right? I think we just play this straight up, right? Alrighty, we're in a good spot. I mean, not the best hand, but he seems like he's playing a faster, even Shaman deck, and we've stabilized the board going into turn 5. We have some resources available. We have some good plays with things like Dynamatic. Now Dynamatic is pretty exciting. The question here is, how do we... You know what? Let's just do it this way. There might be some better ways to work this out, right? But I don't want this thing to take damage. I'd rather take face damage, so let's just take the guarantee here. Just take the guarantee, and I think we'll be happy. Oh, I should have played the Rover first, probably. Shoot. I forgot about the Whirlwind on it. I'm fine with it having more health, too. I don't really need the armor, so maybe this is better. Just to increase the likelihood it survives. Oh, looking for a bloodlust, are we, sir? Interesting. I still don't know if this makes sense, though, because it's so counterintuitive to what the deck is wanting to do, because... Like, even if you find the Bloodlust, you've taken such a bad turn in the meantime. Like, can you actually accomplish anything? Like, can you follow up sufficiently, you know? That's what makes me nervous. Okay. I don't really feel like I need to kill that at the moment, so I'm gonna go face. It's not that scary. It's just one guy. How has this deck been working? It's not been too bad so far, actually. It feels good. We had a rough couple of games at the start, but we had a good game, 2 games in a row now that have been pretty good, right? Didn't we? What did we just finish? I don't remember even. Oh, well, the Shutterwalk. No, the Shutterwalk sucked. We played a Shutterwalk, but it actually felt good still. It felt okay. So we've actually only won 1 game out of 4, but they all felt reasonable. I don't think it feels bad. Doesn't feel too bad. It's not, like, overwhelmed us with joy, of course. It's not winning everything by any means, but it feels okay. Alrighty. Security Rover into Skaterbot is pretty darn cool. I think we gotta do that, just because I want to get some taunts out of this thing, right? Question is, how do we navigate the rest of this turn? I think we just go like this, right? Just keep... We're kind of maybe leading into a Sea Giant risk a little bit. If he has room for Sea Giants anymore, I'm not sure. But we sort of stall out the Fire Elemental, and we leave this Security Rover on board for a lot of potential value. Kalamos is insane. We're still going to get a 2-3 to stall the Fire Elemental, thankfully, but still a really good turn. We do have a good reload with Countess Ashmore, which is nice, but 7-7 right now is a bit of a pickle, so we'll see. Bit of a pickle. That's okay, though. We're just going to kill the 6-3 and have a couple minions on board, I think. Ziliax, Rusty Recycler, and Weaponized Pinata. I like those. Those are good. With that Ziliax on board, and hopefully the 7-7 stalled out, I think we're in a good spot to upgrade the Framebot next turn with some pretty heavy-hitting things. Earthen Might on the Kalamos. That's a big boy.
Make some room by the hearth, won't ya?
We have a Brawl 2 now, which is good in case we do fall behind. If he swings this back, that could be scary, so. Hex down. That's good for Ziliax. But Ziliax only doing 4 damage, does not currently threaten the 9-7. I'd have to trade into the Merc Spark Eel. Never mind. We're not trading into the Merc Spark Eel. We could also just Ziliax our Weaponized Pinata, just to give it a bunch of stats and make it hard to deal with. I kind of like that better. It's not like we have to get the rush value instantly, right? It doesn't clear much this turn. It is susceptible to Hex, but we just saw the Hex. So what are the odds of him having a second Hex with 2 cards? It's pretty slim, right? It's pretty slim. We know that one of these is an Elemental and the other is from Dynamo, so we know those aren't Hex. So it's really just these 2 cards that could be Hex. So I don't think he's going to have a Hex. So basically we get a pretty good 3-minion clear there. The Prince Valinor? Come on. Alakir with Flame Tongue for 10 just out of left field. I'd go face here. You know I got to take that trade anyway, so I'd just go face there. Because there's like never a more efficient way for me to deal with the Alakir. Let's see what we can find, because right now we don't really have good plays here. I'm okay to take a little bit of damage from that. It's not that scary. I mean, he can buff it is the problem, like Bloodlust it. So it is risky, but I'm not going to just like instantly die from it. Well, famous last word. This is rock. Well, it can't be Rockbiter weapon. We know it's 5 or more, so it's got to be Bloodlust or Stormbringer. Oh, oh my God! All right. Okay. He can't Bloodlust. He can. He can. I appreciate you trying to correct us, but that's fine. But he played Arcane Dynamo, which discovers him a card, so he absolutely can Bloodlust us. Will he? No, probably not, but he can. Hey, that's okay. Scheme of things, I can live with this. That's no big deal. Let's go ahead and get it woodcuttered. Get some armor again. I would have preferred the 4/4 course, but yeah, no worries, Mavs. I wasn't being sarcastic. Like it's fine to offer advice. We all don't always observe all the same things. I miss a lot. Sometimes you guys miss stuff. Another Dynamo. Ugh. So we can give this rush and buff it to 3, but the problem is I have to tack into the Corpse Taker to do that. This is much, much better, though. Oh, that's a good draw. That's a really, really good draw. And, of course, this minion is amazing right now, so I'm feeling really good. It's a 5/7 with Lifesteal. And we know he has 2 spells that are pretty clunky, so he's really working with a 2-card hand here most of the time. Not to mention that we have also... Zap's not too bad. It's going to get a lot of damage to this, but also heal me for a lot, looks like. We're pretty much at full health all of a sudden. Now, I do... Oh, Bloodlust is good here too, yeah. I like this, just to deny as much heal as possible. These don't get to attack face, though, so... if I were him, I might have attacked with the 4/1s instead. No, it wouldn't have mattered, because... No, that's not right. Never mind. That's a bad play. So are we dead to a second Bloodlust here, guys? Do we know? Not really, because we can always play the Dynamatic and clear off the 1/1s, probably. So, yeah, Dynamatic into Unpowered Steambot's going to help us stay alive. Cool, okay. That's fine. We would have preferred to clear all the 1/1s, but ultimately this is okay. And we have a Brawl for an emergency, but we know he's really just got 1 card and a Bloodlust, probably. So he's very limited, and that's very unlikely to be an Overload card, so we're probably just going to get to push through most of this stuff soon. Would love Dr. Boom still, though. Tell you what, would love a Dr. Boom or any kind of magnetic card. God, I'm a monster. I've called a few top decks today already. A few top decks. Would I rather play this with a Mecha'thun? It does do a little more. It does do a little more, so yeah, I think I would. It does do a little more. But I don't think I can clear the Thunderhead, right? I can only clear... Only can clear a Totem. Healing Totem is worth a little bit of health here because of the Thunderhead, probably, so... And these still don't threaten the 5 health, so it should be fine. Check this Tree Ant deck out. Sure thing, Humbler. Were you the one who said you were having some luck with Tree Ants earlier? I think so. Maybe. You think odd-even restrictions should apply to Discover as well? I don't know. It's interesting. People have asked that before. I'm not sure. I can see advantages to both ways, I guess. Man, we're down to 6 cards. How did we draw so many cards? I don't remember drawing so many cards. That's kind of scary. If he gets like a Hagatha and we can't establish enough counter pressure, we could end up in a weird spot again. I don't think I'd like that very much. But we're getting close to killing him, I guess. So, we should be able to overwhelm. Like, we know it's Bloodlust in 1 card. So unless this is like draw, 7 cards somehow, I don't think we're in a problem. It could be Stormbringer too, I guess. We don't really know, but it seems he would pick Bloodlust. Micro Squad's fine. Totem into Direwolf Alpha. Not the best play he's ever made, I'm sure. I'm sure. Let's just clear these off.
Happy Hearthstone Day,
armor.
Regis. Hope you're having fun. Have you built a Pogo Rogue? Because I've played a bit and it seems really fun but very polarizing, like you either win amazingly or lose horrifically. Tears of joy.
Yeah, that sounds about right. 3 seconds, dude. Thank you so much, by the way, for the 255 bits. Holy moly, man. And I am having a lot of fun. Yeah, Pogo Rogue, we tried right off the bat. I don't think we built a very good one for the record, but we tried it. Just didn't work too well for us. Oh, it was actually Volcano he grabbed. Interesting. Okay. That's kind of sneaky. Thankfully, Weaponized Pinata going to give us a great clear here on the scary dude. And 47 health. We're narrowing in on a victory. But again, if he gets like a Hagatha, we could have some problems. This is a good ping for us. 3 damage to face is important. Good hero power. Hopefully he just whiffs here and we can end, because I'm a little nervous this could go to a fatigue state. Omega Assembly will help. Earthen Might trade. That's going to reduce our ability to kill. That's an awfully good draw, though. So he will top deck the Hex. And we're still going to have to fight for a win. Micro Squad's fine. I would have preferred Discover, I think, but ultimately, we're okay. Any minion here is just going to get eaten and he will concede. But if he gets the Hex...
Aha!
Taunt Totem would not help. Normally it would, but we have the Rovers, so... That's GG. Cool! That was a fun game. Is this deck the most fun so far? Probably so, yeah. I like Warrior a lot. Dr. Boom's super cool. Mechs are fun too, and we've won some games, and even the games we've lost have felt good. So I think this has been our best deck yet, and probably the most fun too. I don't know, Pogo stuff was fun, but it just wasn't very good. I'm on 8 health, and my opponent replaced Steady Shot. That seems like a misplay. Often, yeah. If they have a position where they can win, it's usually not worth it. I also saw a sub come through from Gala Malfrey, but I don't think he's refreshed yet. I bet if he slams that refresh button, we'll all get to hear it and see it, and it's going to be so exciting. Have you tried Seaphorium Rogue? No, but it is on my list. I want to try to make a Shuffle Seaphorium Rogue eventually. It's pretty far down the list, but it's on there. Do you think the RNG with Dr. Boom's hero power actually matters? It just always feels good. That's kind of what I said in my review. Like, there is downsides to the unpredictability, but they're all overpowered, right? They're all good. So almost never is it going to totally fail. Certainly, sometimes you'll wish you had one or the other, but it's still just better than the average hero power. And the rush aspect so far has been incredible, so... It feels pretty good to me right now. Dr. Boom does. So I don't think the RNG is certainly holding the card back too much. Of course, a little. It'd be better with, predictability, but it's okay. So somebody sent me a Wild Treant Druid. Now, I don't really know a lot about wild format, guys, to be honest, so... I don't know how much to make of this, but it looks cool. Tending Torrent, I think, is a cool card, like a mini Cenarius. You got Cenarius there for real, too, so I like it. I dig it. Hey, Fancy Hyena dropping the Twitch Prime sub, dude. Good to see you, man. I feel like a long time no see, maybe. Welcome back. Happy to have you. That puts us at 527 on the sub count. Oh, my God, guys. We are now at 80 subs on the day. 80 subs on the day, which, if you're not aware... 84, as we talked about earlier, is the all-time high for subs. We've never had more than 84 subs in a single day. And that was the day that the Witchwood launched. So, if we can get to 84, I'm going to be really excited. Like, super pumped. Hey, Don Bosher's doing his best to help. Thank you, Don Bosher. Maybe Don Bosher. Thank you, dude, for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome, guys. Enjoy your sub badges. Enjoy your emotes. Lots of fun emotes. When there are more coming still, we have a couple spots. We're not close to a new emote unlocking, unfortunately, but still have a couple spots available that we haven't. We going for 3 figures? Oh my god, dude. That would blow my mind. That would be an absolute... This week has already been one of the best weeks ever for me. So I'm never gonna ever complain or worry or think about it, even in the slightest. I've been just humbled all week. But of course, I will be even more mind blown than I already am if we get to 100. It's gonna be tough. I mean, I am gonna stream though. I guess for probably another. I mean, really, another 3 hours is the plan. So we'll see. I'm feeling okay. I kind of got to pee a little bit again, which will resolve before too long. But ultimately, I don't feel like I have to end streaming anytime soon. That's for sure. Feel okay. So I think, given that this is a Kingsbane deck, we don't really know what new Kingsbane looks like. But it always seems like you need to end the game with pressure. You can't go too late against them, or they'll just eventually. This looks like a Vile Spine to me, setting up combo here. Oh no, maybe just Eviscerate? Okay. He may not have an Eviscerate though. We'll see. No Eviscerate. Alright, nice. This is actually going to get to attack through. That's important. I think Pinata is good here. Maybe Corpse Taker's not too bad either, actually, now that I look at it. We can attack here, go face for 6, and Corpse Taker... We do have Ziliax though, so it's really just the lifesteal. It's not doing a whole lot. But it does theoretically trade into the Cutthroat, or at least force some awkwardness, which I like. And I think we'll just play a Framebot alongside it here to set up for a Ziliax next turn, essentially. Framebot is just so good for setting up for rush stuff. Spiders, no! We have Brawls, so we can handle those, but I'm more worried about the Kingsbane eventually. Don't forget about us little people now that you made it big. Are you serious? You guys are literally the only reason any of this exists. So 100% absolutely will never forget about you guys. Frankly, I'm not big also. I think you said when you get big maybe, so you're talking about the future. But nonetheless, I like where we're at. I like how the stream is small. Well, not small. It's a pretty big stream. But I like how I can read chat, and I like how... I can keep up with you guys, and I know you, and like you all are real people to me. Like you have names that I recognize and personalities, and you tell me things that I can remember. If the chat ever gets too big, like a lot of that will go away. I like feeling the personal connection with you guys. Like you all have stories, and like when you share your card pack opening results, it's like I actually care. You know what I mean? Like you're real people to me, so it's fun for me to hear that and see that. I don't want to lose that ever. It's an awfully big Kingsbane again. Weaponized Pinata with Rush to trade into the Captain Greenskin's really not too bad. We could also just stack up the Ziliax, of course, but I don't know. I kind of want to see what this gets me. Both the card I draw and the legendary as well. It feels like he's turning the corner here on us. He doesn't have lifesteal yet, but as soon as he gets lifesteal, we're going to have a lot of trouble, I think. A lot of trouble. I'm hoping he goes for minions before he goes for lifesteal so I can hit like a good brawl. But it's going to be hard. It's going to be real hard.
Some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Did you already play Death Rattle Priest? Not yet. No, it's on the list. It's the first priest deck, I think, but not yet. We got a lot. Feel good for everyone. Yeah, it's nice. Vanderjigs, thank you for the tier 1 sub. That's so nice. Welcome. That's sub number 83. Oh my god. Did I have more in between? No, I think the count just updated. 83, so now... No, it's actually 84. I refreshed and the count went up again. And he did go into the minion line, exactly as I described. So that's good for us. I think this is a pretty good brawl opportunity. What did he shuffle in? Just more damage for his weapon, I bet. Okay, that's fine. I still don't have a great, like, swing or like recovery line here. So, but guys, that tied the all-time record. So the next sub will set a new record for a one-day stream, like most subs in a single day. That's crazy, guys. We've tied the record. Nuts. And we're 530 total. I missed the pack opening. How many legendary cards? Hey, Word Fang, dude! High five. High five. That's so fantastic. Thank you, buddy. I actually want to gain a lot of life still here. So what's the best way to do that? Probably still Dynamatic. No, I can't do Dynamatic because it clears the dude, and I can't use Iliacs to trade. So maybe just the Frame Bot is the best because we get the armor as well. Yeah, this is fine. And we can even Omega Assembly now, too. Oh my god, guys, the subs are freaking real. Guys, thank you. Carlos, Screws to the Twitch Prime sub. Wordfang to the Twitch Prime sub. 86 subs on the day. All-time record. That is nuts. Oh my god. Now we're going for 100. That's crazy. It's totally nuts. 86 subs on the day. That is bonkers. Thank you, everybody. That's so nice. Carlos, Wordfang. Look, dropping the subtrain. I can't drop the subtrain during the video because now it gets copyright striked on YouTube, and I want to turn this into a YouTube video. So we gotta wait till after the stream, or after this deck is played out to work on the. Man, guys, I think we're dead. This is just not gonna be enough life gain left in the deck. And I don't have anything to force a rush right now. Like, if we can get a lifesteal minion on board with Prophet Velen, we can do some work. But I don't have anything to force action right now. I can Dynamatic and Rusty Recycler. That's okay. But the concern there is that if he just pushes through the Rusty Recycler, I don't ever get to, like, make it big and scary. So maybe we just, like, Dynamatic and play, like, a bunch of mechs and a hero power. I don't know. It doesn't feel very good, though. It really doesn't feel very good. I think I got a hero power every turn and try to. Why did that show the graphic of Magnetize just then? Did you guys see that? Why did that show the Magnetize graphic? I'm not the only one who saw that, right? It looked like it was gonna magnetize, and I was like, what? That's weird. I'm enjoying the Boomsday Project, Meister, dude. It's awesome. It's super fun. I think this might be our last game of the deck, by the way, too. Last game with this deck. We've been playing this deck for a while, so we need to switch it up. We're going to get stuck on one deck. I don't want to do that. We've only played 3 decks today. I want to play more than that. Ouch. He didn't... Oh, are you for real? Are you for real? No. No. That sucks, dude. Oh my god. Dr. Boom was such a good line for us. Oh no. No. Oh, so much life gain, all the rush on my, like, lifesteal dudes. Oh my god. That is tough, guys. That is really tough. Shoot. Does this have anything? It has taunt? What does this have? Why does this even have taunt? Oh, Bronze Gatekeeper. Wow. That sucks. That really, really sucks. So we can clear the board here with Dynamatic Trade. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. And we could even play the Rusty, but again, the problem is I wanted it to hit with the Velen, but it didn't, unfortunately. But I also want this lifesteal to hit with some big stats. So I want to try to get a Rush Giver Magnetic off of Omega Assembly, because we lost Dr. Boom, so that's never a plan anymore. So I think we gain a little bit of armor here, and we play an Omega Assembly. How much space do I have? I have exactly enough space. Okay. Exactly enough space. Did I get a Rush Giver? No. That sucks. I need to armor up every turn, so let's armor up. I thought I had 9 cards in hand. Oh no. Well, shoot. Shield Block is a really good card that I don't want to lose here. But I still have a bigger problem in a lot of ways, in that I can't kill him. I don't have any good follow-up magnetic stuff. I didn't get like a War Gear, Beryllium Nullifier. Those are what I was looking for off of that Omega Assembly. So now I'm in a spot where how do I ever find enough pressure to win? Like, I just don't have... And eventually Kingsbane will beat me. It's gonna overwhelm me at some point. So I need to get minions on the board, pressure on the board. And currently that's just, without Dr. Boom, we're not getting that. And there's the shield block. So I guess really I'm not that worried about, not as worried about health as I thought I was anymore. We've kind of stabilized the health line. Now it's gonna be more about creating a board full of stuff that's good. And we're probably going to get vanished at some point, right? Why is this happening again? What's the deal here? That's not a magnetic minion. Why is this happening? Chat said they didn't see it. I think you guys are being sarcastic. I think you saw it. I think it was seen. I think you spotted it and you're being sarcastic with me.
I need to vent. Who runs Shutterwalk today? No new cards. Went forever and I lose not because of Shutterwalk but because of a RNGMC tech.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, Mike. We had the exact same conversation earlier, Mike Cuddy. I don't know if you were here, man, but we're feeling your pain, dude. We are absolutely feeling your pain. I totally get it, dude. Totally get it. Vanish? Oh, maybe because it was oh, it was the Ziliax that was vanished. I bet you guys are right. I bet that's what it was. Something with a Ziliax, maybe. Or just any magnetic card getting vanished or something that it was stacked on. Maybe that's what it is. It's weird, though. Oh, my God. So we've earned another card. I don't think... Weaponized Pinata is the only good card, probably. That didn't matter anyway, so that's fine. Well, I can do this. That's pretty good. I like this, alright.
Welcome, boys.
But still, I mean, if he ever attacks, he heals to 25, and 25 is a really long way to go. Can Murray dropping the Twitch Prime sub, dude. Thank you, Can Murray. That's awfully nice, dude. Thank you. That puts us at 87 subs on the day, creeping up to 100, man. Oh my God, I would love to get 100. That would be so mind-blowing. He drew another Cutthroat Buccaneer. That sucks. I guess it only got buffed once, though, so that's not too bad. He must have a Kingsbane. He's thinking about attacking now, so he must be worried about his life. He thinks he's gonna die. Which, with, like, War Gears, is actually a pretty legitimate concern, I have to say. That's a reasonable thing to think about. Little does he know we don't actually have War Gears. So he's thinking, I gotta try to stay alive.
Just opening some packs could use a blessing, my friend.
And
Happy
unfortunately,
everyone.
we really cannot punish him here. It's kind of sad. This goes up to 9 and 4 attack, so we gotta go face with it. And I think we're finally gonna have time to play this Rover, which we want to get out for a long time. But certainly, face pressure's our only chance to win. And I really just wish we had more magnetics right now. We don't have a lot of magnetics in the deck. It's kind of occurred to me that we don't have enough magnetic minions, maybe. We're mostly rocking another pair of Cutthroat Buccaneers. So he heals for 12. He goes up to 18. But can he get the Kingsbane back, right? That's the challenge for him, I think. It's getting the Kingsbane back. Right now, anyway. And then beyond that, do we have to respect the board? So his Kingsbane was at 12? So he has 20 damage. We're at 15. So we do need to respect the Kingsbane a little bit here. And guys, just to remind you again, remember how insanely lucky it was that he got... He destroyed my Dr. Boom. Let's not forget that, right? Let's not forget that. Like, this wouldn't even be a game right now if he hadn't destroyed my Dr. Boom. It got burned. It got burned. Spider's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I can brawl, but I don't want to because I need my minions to stick. I need my minions to do damage. I need him to not have Kingsbane. So if he has a Kingsbane grab, we're in trouble. Like, we've got some problems, right? And it's not because he's clearing a minion. It's because he's healing too much. We need to win right now. This is kind of our last chance to win. Our life gain won't be relevant because eventually Kingsbane will beat us. Yeah, well, 12 damage is insane, so we got some problems. Nice! He didn't have it! Yeah, boy! Woo! That was a tough game. Good win, though. Even without Dr. Boom, still pulled it out. Just outvalued. Okay. And there you go. That was the Mech Warrior with Dr. Boom. You know, we won some games. We did some cool stuff. Clearly, that list will get refined, but it's a pretty good starter, and I think Dr. Boom was awesome. That Dr. Boom mirror match was amazing. We saw a bajillion Dr. Boom hero powers, which was awfully exciting. So, of course, if you have thoughts, improvements, comments on this deck, those go in the comments below. But until then, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, game on.